okay, darling, I'm gonna do this just for you, right? So you wanted to see a comparison. I'm gonna compare the conventional pad that's on the market. You may recognize it. I'm going to take out of this pack one of the, what is this? 7 Generations, which says free and clear. So it says no chlorine in there, so there's no bleaching process for them. And then I'm gonna take one of our Jewel premium sanitary napkins, which we know is clean and totally natural. And I'm gonna compare the two. So now what you'll notice from this, right? And even this one, the packaging is opened. There's little openings in the package, which means if you put it in your pocketbook, your backpack, stuff, all kinds of crumbs are gonna get in. So I'm gonna open these up. This says 9-hour protection. I don't know if you can really see it on there. It says 9-hour protection, but we know it does not protect you for 9 hours. So we're gonna stick this here and put that there. I'm gonna then open the 7 Generation, which, like I said, was already open. You just open up here. They don't make any claims as to how long it will protect you, but this is it. Wings on the back. So I'm gonna peel this off. Place this one in the middle. Wings I'll leave, well, you can tear off this just so that we're tearing it all off. Now this is supposed to be 100% cotton. And then I'm gonna take ours. And what you can see is ours is completely sealed. There is no opening, safe to put in your backpack, in your pocketbook, no makeup crumbs, none of that. Comes on one sheet of paper, which is pretty quiet compared to the other ones as we were opening up. Some women are concerned about the noise it makes when you go into the ladies' room. So I'm gonna put ours right here. Okay, I'm gonna throw all of this to the side. And then I'm gonna take, here, our OBGYN say a woman will secrete anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters of fluid. I'm actually gonna take a little more than 50 milliliters. If you can see that right there, it's a little more. I'm gonna pour it on our pad. Now what I didn't go through was to touch each, because I already know, to see how comfortable, compared to the other brands, this our Jewel pad actually is. This one is actually kind of softer, not as synthetic as this, but anyway, I'm gonna take 50 milliliters and I'm just gonna do 50. I'm not gonna go over 50 milliliters. I'm gonna pour it on this, the 7 Generations. And what you really can't see as I'm pouring this is that it is already running onto the sides of this, right? I'm doing it all the way through, so it's going all the way through. And what you can't see is how the water is sort of pooling on the side there. And then I'm gonna take 50 milliliters, right? I'm gonna be careful not to go over that. And I'm gonna put it on this leading brand, which plenty of people recognize. It was one that I always wore until I found out what was going on. Okay, so we'll put that there. Now I'm gonna take 3 red napkins. One, they all came out of the same pack, no special napkins. 1, 2, and 3, right? And I'm going to put them, because you know, the wetness, the wetness piece is always an issue. I'm going to put one over ours, I'm gonna put one over theirs, and I'm going to put one over the leading brand. Now, I don't know if you can see this, and I think you can. I placed this on the leading brand, and already, without any pressure, this is getting soaked. It's come into contact with it, and it's getting soaked. Now, if I press down, you will see that it is completely soaked, completely wet. That's with this. Now I'm gonna dry off my hand because I don't want to give, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to give this hand any shoot. Now I'm gonna pour this on this pad. And what you will see is not quite as wet, but wet still the same, correct? Okay, I'm gonna put that there, right? And I'm gonna dry off this hand again because I don't want any issues. And now I'm gonna press on the Jewel pad. And what you will see as I press, and I press hard, that I come up completely dry, right? That is completely dry. So you have this, and then you have this, okay? So this is the all natural 7 generations. This is the jewel, and this is the leading competitor. So that's that. Now I'm gonna go a step further. I'm gonna take and put water. I'm gonna put water in 3 cups, and I'll move this so that you can see it a little more clearly. And I'm gonna put more in the cup that my pad will go in. And I'm gonna take this apart. Now, nobody really has ever dissected a pad. I didn't think to do it before I became aware, but then you start to see the blue dye and the synthetic material. And I'm gonna take and I'm gonna roll up their absorbency system, and I'm gonna put it in this cup of water, right? Now this piece, this is another problem. This is like a plastic trash bag, right? You can stretch this, it doesn't tear. Oh my gosh. If you know, it's like plastic, it's like a garbage bag. And that, you know, when you're sitting on that, it's not allowing breathability. It's causing a lot of problems, along with the chemicals and the stuff that's coming out of our bodies. This is a little bit softer. It absolutely is. It's softer, kind of dry, not as dry as we would want, but I'm gonna roll up their absorbency system, and I'm gonna put it in here, right? And then I'm gonna take their thing. Now this one, again, still plastic. This is like a trash bag, right? Now I'm gonna open up our Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkin. I'm gonna take off this top layer, which again is soft and it's dry. It's dry. It's pulled all the moisture through there. We're gonna lay this to the side because this is sort of that magic strip. And I'm gonna take our absorbency system and I'm going to put it in this cup of water. And now what I want you to see here is this. So you see those that's breathability in there. That's what that is. That is allowing air. And let me show you. Sounds like paper, right? That's what you hear. Not a plastic bag, which allows breathability, but it doesn't allow the moisture to get out. So now, these things have been sitting here for a little bit. So this is the water. This is the regular pad. And you see, though I sat it in more water, but it hasn't really absorbed. Now this one, you see, this one has absorbed. This is the one that was here that didn't leave you quite as dry as ours, but this one did absorb. And here, ours has also, and it hasn't even been in as long as that one, has completely absorbed. And what you will notice is that I can add more. I can help this pad out, add more to this. That will start to absorb. And if I have more to add into this, this may absorb a little bit more too, because it also has a polymer that's in it. But again, it's not gonna keep you as dry. Now, this, again, look, nothing. It took all of that. That was a piece of the polymer that fell out, but it took all of that and didn't dry. It stayed, it turned a liquid into a solid. And I'm gonna tell you that it's nice and cool too, which is good. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. This is the graphene strip that kills bacteria. It kills odor. It can help with pain, cramping. It can help hormone secretion. It helps draw the heat away from the core of your body, but it has vibrational energy. And I'm gonna take this 7-watt light bulb. It's a low energy light, not a regular light bulb, a low energy emergency light bulb. And when it comes in contact with the graphene, here, let me show you. This is what happens. Not that it's electrocuted, because it's not electrocuted to me, it's not, but it has vibrational energies that help promote healing and oxygen flow, which helps women. It can be linked to why women's cycles who are bleeding heavy aren't bleeding as heavy anymore, or their cycle lengths have changed. So that is the comparison. And you are always left to decide whether you want to be dry or whether you want to be wet. And there is the comparison. Talk to you later, darling. Bye-bye.